like you.
Come on,
well,
wait a
praise
minute.
the Lord.
Praise Him today for His goodness and the joy in our heart.
Making a difference.
I
Kevin,
love hearing
that's what
people
you are
that
doing.
making a difference. No, really, you are making a difference.
And you are too.
You made a difference in my life, and so many of these guests. This, you said it, and they've said it too. Golly, it opened so many doors for them,
Yes.
and we're glad that we can share.
That's right. Well, we have two exciting guests, and I know them personally. Their life speaks for itself.
Come on.
One, they love the Lord. They love ministry. They're entrepreneurs. They're everywhere, anywhere, everywhere. From Arkansas, it goes on and on. They're going to talk to you about marriage today.
Yes.
Sharing some tips, some successful keys about marriage. And so we've invited Parnell and Shamika Dean to join
God
us
bless y'all.
on our show.
Glad to have y'all
Hello.
today.
You all look like you stepped out of a magazine.
Come on.
Thank you.
Now, did you all coordinate this, or how did this
course.
beautiful ensemble come about?
We did coordinate. I coordinated.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
I see. We're here to talk about marriage, Kevin. Everyone's on this set. We're all married. Kevin's been married to Rhonda how many years?
37.
And I have to say that because people will assume, oh, y'all are married. No, we're not married. I'm married to Robert Gordon, and you're
Yeah.
married to Rhonda.
Yes.
And but we work together. We
Yeah.
have a TV show.
We've been working together for a long time
Yeah.
now, and it's been exciting. And there's power, as I even feel when they're
I
sitting here
do.
before we
Let me
came on
see.
the air.
Oh, I feel the power.
Thank you,
Yes,
Lord.
yes.
Yes.
Talk about you've been married for how many years?
11 years.
11.
Yes.
So Parnell, talk about 11 years of marriage.
11 years of marriage. Well, it haven't always been roses and candy, but it's been wonderful. Experiencing it with her every day. Our love is growing. Our bond is growing. We're learning new things.
Wow.
It's been wonderful.
And you all, I feel that you all are so genuine about talking about marriage. I like that you said it's not roses all the time.
Right.
No, ma'am.
Because I run into people and they say, oh, it's a 1,000% and
Oh,
he's
no.
the apple of my eye.
absolutely
And okay, so
Was
you
it
have
love
yours
at first sight? Wait a minute, just
Oh,
was
okay,
it love
okay.
at first sight? Go ahead and tell it.
Tell it.
For him, he said it was love at first
Yeah,
sight.
for you.
It was.
Yeah,
Good
that's
answer.
good.
It was.
Yeah.
And for
Aw.
He had on ugly socks, so it was not love at first sight.
Distracting.
I didn't
So
like his socks.
there's a good-
Oh,
that's
wow.
lesson one. Don't
Okay.
wear any ugly socks.
Yes. So I know you all are here today to talk about, first, Shamika, tell us a little bit about 11 years being married to Parnell.
Well, 11 years. Let's see. After 7 years, we actually divorced.
What?
No.
Yes, we actually divorced and remarried. So
Divorced like you were married to someone else?
no,
or?
we divorced each other and remarried each other.
Wow.
Yes, yes. So like he said, it has not always been, roses, but we are a true testimony of God's restoration power.
Amen. So would you say it was the lowest time in your life when you were going through that?
I will say it absolutely was. I was so broken until I was so broken. The only prayer I had was help. That was it. I would roll out of the bed onto my knees, and all I could say was help. That was
Amen.
how difficult the divorce process was.
So tell us, was it the lowest time in your life?
It was the lowest time in my absolute
Wow.
life. I thought it was what would be better for the two of us, but once I experienced it, my prayer life got stronger, and I was tired of being alone. I thought that was what I wanted because I experiencing the marriage, you go through certain things and you're like, well, maybe I'll be better alone. And so once God let me experience that,
Come on.
I had to get down on my knees like, Lord,
Oh, wow.
just do whatever you got to do to me, fix this.
Yes.
So if someone is going through a divorce, they're separated, they don't desire to be divorced. I need to hear from both of you. You're going to touch someone's life today. Who wants to go first? What would you say to them? They don't want the divorce. So what do you say to that person?
I'll give them the same 8 words that God gave me, and he said, be still and know that I am God.
Whoa.
That those were the only words that he gave me during that time, and I had to stand on those words, and truly I understood what he meant when he said be still and know that I am God.
Okay.
And so that's what got me through. He gave me nothing else.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Okay.
And for me, I would say it starts within you.
Oh.
Start and instead of a lot of times we go and we point, we go to God and we talk about our spouse, what our spouse isn't doing right.
Come on.
But when you go to God, most of the time God is going to show you yourself
Yes.
and what you can do to help the problem.
That's right.
So
And I
that's-
noticed you both are in sync with one another. You're saying the same thing. That's powerful. You have some
Yes.
people who've been married a lifetime and they're never on
Yes,
the same
ma'am.
accord. I can truly see the God that is represented here today. So you all have some marriage tips.
Yes, we do.
Well, we
Fire
want to hear
away.
them today.
Go
So what do you
ahead.
have?
The first tip I would like to put out there is knowing your foundation, having God as your foundation and knowing that He's your foundation. And the reason why I say that is because when you know that God is your foundation,
Okay.
things that you will face, because
Wow.
in a marriage, it's going to be continually work put forth towards you. So you need to have God as your foundation so you'll be able to stand whatever comes you and your spouse's way. And I like to use a demonstration.
Come on.
Absolutely.
He's on it now. Tell it.
As when you go to the store and you buy, a lot of us are craftsmen, and a lot of us go to the store and we purchase what's called a DIY project, do it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
you get the do it yourself project and you bring it home, and sometimes we get stuck.
Yes.
And so we have to revert back to the manufacturer, the instructions, and that's God. In a marriage, that's God. A lot of
I
times
get
you
it.
get
Good point.
stuck,
The
so
manufacturer.
that's right. You get to a point and you need God to come along and fix it. So He's already there waiting with the instructions.
He knows the answer.
You're helping
Right, He
someone
knows
today.
you more than you know yourself. So whenever you're having a problem with your spouse and you feel
Okay.
like you may not be able to communicate with your spouse or get your point across, some of us like to we like to get our point across, and sometimes God say
Yes.
just be still, be
Yes.
quiet.
Be
That's
still
right.
and know that
handle
I'm
it.
God.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. Be still and know that I am God. And so God knowing your spouse, He knowing already how to fix the situation. And that's what I would say is just to know that God is your foundation.
Okay.
Excellent.
What's
Your
the
tip.
second tip
Come on
that we
now.
have?
The second tip is unity. Be unified in every area of your marriage, and always know that your spouse is not your enemy. A lot of times when things happen, we see our spouse as the enemy when we do have a true enemy.
Okay.
We have an adversary that
Okay.
seeks to kill, steal, and destroy.
Yes, tell it.
And so if he
So make
can-
it clear.
Yeah, if he can make you see your spouse as the enemy, then he'll use you to tear down your own
Okay.
house.
Okay.
So-
We got one more tip. What's the
One
last
more. The last one is divorce is not an option.
Don't make it an
Oh.
option.
If you make it an option, it will
Okay.
become a reality.
Wow.
So
Okay.
divorce is not an
So
option.
if we want to follow you all, and I'm sure you're going to have lots and lots of fans all over the world, I see all of your information that's on the screen. It's like magic. There it is. Final word of advice. Parnell, what would you like to say?
My final word of advice would be to keep God first in everything that you do. And everything that you do, consult God no matter how big or small it is. Because sometimes we feel like things is too small to consult God, but God is concerned with the smallest thing.
That's true.
in your
Pray
life.
about everything.
Wow.
Excellent.
I want
Excellent.
to thank the Dean family.
Come on.
Shamika
Thank you
Dean,
so much.
Parnell.
Thank you.
Yes.
A short segment. Where did the time go?
I don't know, but it was powerful.
Praise God.
That's
And He's
right.
been using you today. Yes.
I'm telling
sir.
you,
You minister
I've
and
been
help
changed
them.
and inspired. I'm going to go home and make a difference in my home. What about you?
I love hearing this because so many people are feeling they needed a word.
Yes.
Yes.
Be still and know that I'm God.
All
That's right.
right. Well, this is a wrap up here today of the Treva and Kevin Show. Thank you so much. Take advantage of those marriage success tips so that you can have a successful marriage
Yes.
like Parnell and Shamika Dean. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, God bless y'all. We love having you. See
Thank
you
you
soon.
so much.
God
Thank you.
bless.
Thank
Hey,
you.
awesome. Thank you. Show. Awesome. Welcome everyone. It's season 4 of the Treva and Kevin show.
Wow, now we've never had a more exciting show than what we're going to show today.
This is our all access celebrity show.
Tell
How
it
about
one
that?
time, isn't it thrilling?
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, if there's ever anybody that says, can dreams really come true? You better stay tuned, and you're going to see some fascinating and meet some unbelievable people.
All right, well, we're going to take a break and we're going to come right back after this, and we're going to tell you all about those celebrities right here on the Treva and Kevin show.
Stay tuned.
We are back with our all access celebrity show.
Yeah, and you know, I've been looking forward to this one. This has really been thrilling
Yes.
and inspiring. You know, everybody needs some enthusiasm.
I agree.
And people spend all their money trying to reach that enthusiastic high.
Yeah.
Well, today they're going to get one.
You're going to get it today because we have the Tennessee Titans cheerleaders.
Everybody loves the Tennessee Titans. Come
Oh
on.
my goodness.
Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do I have right here? You're very beautiful. What's your name?
I'm Brandy.
They look like twins, and I'm
Yeah,
having a
come on.
hard time. This is Brandy
Yes,
with
Brandy.
curly hair.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your name?
I'm Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
So Brandy and Lauren,
ma'am.
welcome to our show.
Thank you for Thank having us. you.
We're so honored to love your pom poms. Let's see the pom
Thank
poms.
Yeah, we love the team.
What do you think about having these wonderful
Woo,
cheerleaders?
come on now. Well, I'm telling you, it brought excitement. Our cameramen been jumping up and down the whole
Oh,
time
no,
they've been
they
here.
better
And the
not.
audience, it is true. And so you're from Nashville,
I am from
and you're
Nashville.
from Memphis.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody loves all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So tell us, what is it really like to be a Tennessee Titan
Yes,
cheerleader?
really.
It's honestly a lot of things. It's very fun, very fun. We have a lot of fun in practice. We have fun on the game days.
Ooh.
It's a lot of hard work. We practice 2 to 3 times out of the week. We work out on our own. And you know, we have a lot of fun in the community. We have fun with our sisters. So it's just all around rewarding, honestly.
That's great. You know, we had a question and answer little session before. There was some of the audience there. Everybody's fascinated with you and
Yeah.
wanted to know. And you told us a little bit of trivia that I know the viewing audience wants to hear about.
That's right.
On how many times did you actually try and never quit? And you're sitting in the
Tell
chair
us.
today. Tell us.
I tried out 2 times. I made it on the second time, but the first time I was very discouraged that I didn't make it, but I did not give up.
You did not.
I knew that it was something that I really wanted, so I came back 2 years later, tried out for my second time, and I made the team.
So when you say that you didn't make it that first year, what did you do to prepare yourself? When you went back, you had a different frame of mind. Talk about that mindset that you had.
I worked out a lot. I also went to some dance classes. You know, I made sure that my dance moves and everything were up to par. And I did a lot of self-reflecting, you know, just trying to figure out exactly what it was that may have made them not choose me that year. And, you know, I changed a lot of things in my life. I made some life changes, and I came
Okay.
back ready to go.
Okay, what about yourself? How many times for
Okay,
you?
Lauren, tell us.
I auditioned 3 times.
3 times.
Wow.
3 times.
So what was it like when you didn't make it the first time? You didn't make it the second time. Talk about the second time that you didn't make it.
The second time that I didn't make it, I had to actually take a step back and reflect and look at the performance, look at everything I did, and I just had to change my eating habits and become healthier and more driven. And once I focused harder and believed in myself, then the third
Yeah.
time, it was my year. So yeah.
So did you cry? Did you have a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of a lot of tears?
we all
Yeah,
cried when
we
we
cried.
made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the beautiful story is that just don't quit. Don't give up.
Don't give
Because, you know, you're both champions. You're sitting on the
Yes, you
stage
are.
and you're out there with the best football players in the world.
In the world.
And then you come back and you say, well, we didn't make it round 1,
Right.
but we didn't give up.
Right.
And go hit them
Yes.
again.
Now your goals to be young are very high. I love to meet young people who are driven.
I do
You two
too.
are very, very driven. That's why we're attracted.
Focused,
We're like, thank you,
driven,
Lord.
successful.
I love young people who are driven.
Come on.
Tell us where you're going. What do you see in 5 years for yourselves? Tell us where you're going. What's ahead?
In 5 years from now, I see myself owning my own business. Right now,
Wow.
I'm in the process of opening up my own clothing boutique for women.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Awesome.
definitely will have that within 5 years. I plan to still be dancing and performing and things like that, hopefully on a grander scale. So yeah.
I love your confidence. You said I plan to have my own. You're already there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
See, a person that doesn't know what they want in life, I think I want to think. But you said I plan on, I'm
Yeah.
going to do it.
You
Yes.
have to have a plan, and
And
you
I
have to
believe
know that
you.
you're going to do
You
it.
have to have a
Yeah.
plan where you see
Come on,
yourself
Lord.
going.
Yes, well, right now I'm a senior at Tennessee State University.
Yay.
So I will be graduating in May.
Okay, congratulations.
And I also work at the Nissan Stadium as a field coordinator for Tennessee State University's football team.
Wow.
So from there, I plan on getting my master's later on in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I also plan on working with OVC full time and still cheerleading, and hopefully I'm still on the team. And just pursuing that with OVC and actually producing the scripts and rundowns on game day.
Wow.
Awesome.
Hello, come in.
Oh,
You know,
my.
when I hear this, so, you know, there's thousands and tens of thousands of young boys and girls both listening today. And I know you've got something on your heart. Y'all been preparing for this moment. What would you say to all those that
That's
say,
right.
I've got a dream, but I don't know if I can do it? What are you going to say
What
to
are you
them?
going to say?
Believe in yourself.
Absolutely. That's the number one thing, is to believe in yourself and know that you can do anything that you set your mind to. You know, as long as you work hard and you prepare yourself, don't think that it's just going to come easy. Definitely put in the work, but know that you can do it. You can.
Absolutely.
How did you ever overcome the adversity of defeat?
I will say that the first year when I tried out for the Titans and I didn't make it, I was very, very discouraged. And after that, I just had to take a step back and really reflect on, you know, what I did wrong, what I could improve on, you know, and just come back the next year and give it my all and know that this is for me, this is what I really want, and I'm going to go after it.
Okay, and did you know on yours that I'm coming back? I'm going to
coming
hit them
back.
again.
That's right.
Most definitely. I knew I would be returning until I made the team. Like Brady said, it was very disappointing the first time, but once I learned that I had to move forward, then everything just fell into place and I was able to actually perform and focus on making the team.
Well, I'll say you are a blessing. Y'all are going to bring a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Thank you.
Keep sharing those smiles.
We will.
Beautiful. All right, well, it's been a great
It's been
segment, and when
great.
we come back, we're going to wrap up the show. We have a wonderful author with the book Inspirational Thoughts from God, and he's going to talk all about it when we come back right here on the Treva and Kevin Show.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
God bless you.
So fun.
Hi, I'm Michael Pointer, the producer for the Treva and Kevin Show. You know, we have a lot of fun on this show, and sometimes we kind of forget to turn the cameras off when we yell cut, which leads to some very funny things. In fact, take a look at this exclusive behind-the-scenes clip of the Treva and Kevin Show. Roll video. Approximately 200 women auditioned to be a Tennessee Titans cheerleader. How many actually made the team? Is it A, 35, B, 25, C, 18, or D, 20? The answer when we return.
I'd like to introduce Jennings Management. We want you to make memories and money. We are a video and financial services company that works together with our clients to assist them with making money and memories, both personally and professionally. How do we do it? Call us up, sit down with us, let us tell you exactly what it is we do for you. Again, we are Jennings Management. We want you to make memories and money.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kennedy with the Kennedy Law Firm. You know, it's been said that strong people stand up for themselves and stronger stand up for others. Well, that's the philosophy at the Kennedy Law Firm. We take it as a great privilege and honor to stand beside you and to stand up for you. So in your time of need, call the Kennedy Law Firm. That's area code 931-645-9900. We're committed to helping people.
Hi, I'm Bruce Kennedy with Fountain Gate Ministries, and we, the family at Fountain Gate Ministries, we love the church. In fact, we are an extension of the church. My wife Robin and I have been traveling and singing for years, doing revivals, vacation Bible school kickoffs, building dedications, and all kinds of services. We would love to have an opportunity to serve you at your church or one of the other artists with Fountain Gate Ministries. So if you need special music for your event, please give us a call at the bottom of the screen. God bless you.
Approximately 200 women auditioned to be a Tennessee Titans cheerleader. How many actually made the team? Is it A, 35, B, 25, C, 18, or D, 20? And the answer is B, 25. Now back to the Treva and Kevin show. He's that funny and hilarious guy that sits next to you at church or in your classroom, or is even in your family at the dinner table during the holidays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's him. Gerald Edwards presents Gerald's World right here on the Treva and Kevin show.
I know, man. I know what the Bible says, man. Get up off me. We're trying to force somebody to get the Holy Ghost. You go catch the Holy Ghost. What's up, y'all? Let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever met somebody or know somebody or unfortunately related to somebody that when they read the Bible, they always take it too far? I mean, like, so far that they always take